Hello, it's me again. There's something that has been ruminating in my mind for several months. I always wait for an idea to mature before I commit to words anything of inspirational value. So, I would posit this question. What is a friend? What is a friend? Sounds simple enough. Really? Dictionary list. Number 1. A person whom one knows, likes, or trusts. Number 2. A person whom one knows, an acquaintance. I'll get back to that one. Number 3. The biggie. A person whom one is allied in a struggle or a cause. A comrade. Sounds communist to me. Number 4. A person who supports, patronizes, or sympathizes with a group or movement. Enough academia. What is the first word that comes to mind when you think of a friend? Over the course of several months, there is a word that I hear consistently from my acquaintances. Loyalty. The second most popular word is honesty. But loyalty is the wellspring of honesty. So I digress. Let's revisit number 3 in the dictionary. A person whom one is allied in a struggle or a cause. The best friendships are forged out of hardship. Unfortunate, but true. It is the services offered freely during a crisis that determine the threshold of that elusive group of people called friends. A fair weather friend is just that. One rainy day, you're going to get wet, and no one's going to hand you a towel except maybe a friend. So much for euphemisms. How about this one? A friend in need is a friend indeed. That's D-E-E-D, not I-N-D-E-E-D. Or put more simply, deeds, not words. Or more dramatically, deeds shout, words whisper. And so, for me, the main definitive construct of the word friend is number 3. Forget about the communist part. Remember the part about allied in a struggle. Would a friend of yours help you look for a lost pet in a bad neighborhood? Help you get a gallon of gas in your car? Give you solace at some strange hour in the night? A true friend would. Of course, there are other people that I loosely refer to as friend, but they are casual friends. And then there are acquaintances. These are people that may be flagged for future friendship or anything to the contrary. You can be sure of one thing. Anyone that has more true friends than fingers on their hands has either been in a severe industrial accident or has lived in a very small town all their lives. As for me, I have numerous casual friends, but true friends, I have about 7, and I will list them for my benefit. If someone feels slighted and didn't make the list, feel free to check me on it. I'm only human, flesh and blood, a man. Now for the list. These were shuffled. They are randomly picked, so I don't offend anybody. So let's go through it. Terry, that's funny. He's my best friend. Tim. Okay. Lori, you made the list. Nick, one of my newer friends. Eric. Tammy. Of course you knew you were going to be on there. And Craig, another new addition to my list. In closing, you now know what I consider to be a true friend. To all my friends, thank you.